presentation, you know, okay, so just some remarks from my side, you know, yeah, from Serbia, from Greece, yeah, Greece, you know, Romania, you know, we are growing in every country, in different regions of the world, and there are great plans we have in this respect, you know, to get bigger, because on the international scene of crypto, you know, it's clear that there is a job to do for us all. And so that's great that you all are attending in this webinar, because this shows your commitment to GlamJet, to the project of GlamJet, to the last 3 years. Yesterday, there was the birthday of GlamJet. So 3 years. And now we are coming into a new stage. And, you know, the one who is a little bit responsible for all this is Willy Morand. And yesterday in German call, I told him, oh, you're looking so great, Willy. And he said, oh, perhaps he could look greater and better and more fresh if he didn't do this all the time in the last 3 years, because I know nearly he didn't do any holidays. He works every day. Sometimes he's also sleeping. I suppose he's eating something, but the rest of the day he is just working, and he has a lot of meetings all the time. So I really appreciate that he is part of this webinar, and that he now speaks to the international community of GlamJet. And yeah, we are very proud that you are here now, Willy. And I think you had a really hard day after the launch. And so we are really interested to hear what you have to say to us. So yeah, the floor is yours.
Oh, first thing to say is hello, welcome, and really nice that you meet up with us here. I personally like always to be with the English group, because they are always in a different, smaller size at the moment. But the next 2 months, with this, what we have all in the pipeline, this will massively changing, that this will be, of course, the biggest group which was ever here with us then there. So first, we have now our 3 years, and 3 years are very interesting. And then when you are coming somewhere, something is born. And the first years, you know, when you have a baby, there's nothing really much happening. Then you feed it, it's cry, making some things, that's it. But then it begins to getting the first steps, and it begins to walk, and then it begins to talk, and all the nice things are happening. You can do something with it. And this is the same like what was happening with us. Over the 3 years, then there was much things to do. And we are happy that we was coming here. Like, you know, some of you are with us from the beginning. There was many people in the beginning were saying this will never work, this will never happen. In a half year they're away, in 2 months they're away. But now we're seeing 3 years are done, and we are better than before. And this is because we have a good community, good people everywhere around the world, and we have good people who are working with us together. So this is a really brilliant thing what's going on. So there's much more news which are now coming, and I wanted to share it with you. And the good thing is on it, we have tested yesterday on the German community. So we are today much more intelligent about everything are working. Everything is on place. Then yesterday it was a lifetime updating everything. The system must waiting. So it was really like the birth of the baby was coming. Then the phase 1 of our project is done. We're going now in the second phase. It's a little bit like, okay, we was flying to the moon, building the base. Now we are ready to go into the Mars, and that is what's now happening. So the bigger project, the bigger thing is now happening then there. And for this, we have then 2 to 3 birthday, then the GlamX in the full launch. Then there, what is really good, really exciting. Tonight, many stuff will happening then there. And we was then thinking about how to make it fair. What is a good presence then for all the people? We have something called priority passes installed. You will have heard about it then there, because the information yesterday, I was getting it somewhere possible from some German who are speaking English then there, or from some Austrian, Switzerland, or somewhere around the world. And so these things are happening then there. And the biggest thing when we are going into the exchange is then there that it's totally new things there, like the dashboard, the wiring about it. In the first, now from 18 to 23 or the 25th, we're making internal free transaction there. So for everybody who is coming there and joining, has a really good fortune benefit then there. We have some liquidities coming on it on this night, and there's so many things were really good happening there. We have making, like you see, Sasha said, many different languages there, and we have making, of course, a new video. We have it in many languages, but we share with you now the English version. And I don't know, is this ready? Because I can talk much, but better let's talk the video.
Okay, you mean the video, yes?
Yeah, I mean the video. No.
Yes, for sure. I just prepared it. I hope it will work out. I just have to share. You see it. Oh no! Just 1 second. I have to, it will work out. It will work out because I now have it. I think so. So this looks better. No, it doesn't look better. One second. I'm sorry for it, but technical. Oh, this is not good. Oh, where is it? Where is this? 1 second. I did it. Where is it? Can you go on to speak a little bit more? But because I did it, but I don't find it now. But it will not take so much time.
Okay, no problem. He did it, but you don't found it. That is very good. No problem. And so let's talk a little bit about the things. Then there we have it, different sections. We're having GlamJet, GlamX, and everything of this. What we're having on the other side is my crypto consult, which is the driving force. And the driving force, we're getting a new program. A new program meaning something what's especially helping for leaders when we're expanding into new countries now worldwide. And this system is really well. It's called GLX. So this is the GLAM leader program for extras. The X is for extra. And that means this you will getting more in detail than there when you wanted to recruit people in from the network industry and people who have bigger organizations to help them start up than there. They can have between 5,000 to 100,000 a fixum, it's calling, so a guarantee on it when they are going with us then there. So you can recruit high-class people, and when you have people like this, our certified leaders then there who are able to help you in sponsoring them to bring them into your organization then they're in. So it's a really good new program what is coming, because the future is always internationally then there. So that means we have not even scratch of everything what is possible. And with this, what we are now doing with this program, this will be really, really, really exciting then there. So, but this we tell you later, the priority pass, I've seen there was something coming. This we will tell you later there too. So everything will be then there, but I wanted to share first the video.
Great, now we have the video. I think I have it now, hopefully. Yes, it will happen. So just enjoy, my friends, and hear it, okay? Hear it. So hopefully you enjoyed.
Yeah, everybody can load this, of course, in the back office there in a good quality possible. Some depending on which internet connection you have, it can be a little bit, what is the name, shaky, and there. But it's really nice. You have this in different language. For this, if you don't know, we have now set up 5 new videos, and this 5 new videos everywhere in over 12 languages. Then there are up to 15 some. So it was really, really big thing to do it. Then there, but it's just the beginning. Then there, we are working now really on with press releases, and we are building new systems where it's helping you to building everything up. Then there, so this is a new systems where we have specialized people in, because this phase is now really the start. Before it was just the preparing. We have built the substructure. Now we begin to build the superstructure on it. Then there. And it is now happening. Then there. This is a really great and exciting moment for us. Then there, and we are 100% committed on especially this stuff. I want to share you some things then there first. So that meaning, before we're going into the GlamX, to make a little bit special before then there, most of you knowing then that we have a running project called Glamster, and Glamster going into the 2.0 update. But this is not really an update, just it's a complete new software. That meaning it has nothing really to do with the old version. This is really the state of the art of what is coming then there. And we are wanted to start in the middle of September with the pre-testing. It's going in 3 phases to the market and to the development. And there we have a little bit learned from the last time then there how to make it, because we want to have something for the next century then there. I can share my screen, Sasha. Let me check. Oh, cool. Here we go. Time it. So you can see on my screen. Okay. So oops, this is a part of the press release. When you want it, you can have it too. If you can share it, if you have some portals like this there too. So this I must here. You're seeing the Glamster from the total has the same color scheme like before, but this is the only thing what is really the same. This is working with 24 seed words, not with 12, to making maximizing the security than there. And you're seeing it's a more modern appeal now to present that we have really good UIE people coming on it, and it will be having much more functionality than the old version and a higher security than that. So for example, then there we have a special system to secure the calls and the videos there. You can put up to 4 people there. But the interesting thing is then there when you're going into the chats then there, oops, in the chats then there, is that we have choosing the system a little bit different to before, when you wanted to send then crypto easy, like a message then there. For this, we have built a totally new UI where you can click on it, choosing everything what you want, to making the exchange on it. There are some more functionalities inside, like swapping then there. And this is really, really great. And therefore the functionalities, we will have something like broadcasting channels in a higher level, where you can choosing here to getting into into totally anonymous inside. But on the other side, you can going into fully clear certified role. The chats will be like this, that you can encrypt them and storage them there, that there at the end is like you're making a contract with somebody. And in the next phase, you will be able to put it into a smart contract there too. So there are really much more things inside of it who are going just over the wallet and going over, let's say, messenger therein. So there's really much technique inside of it then there. So this is coming when you test it then there, and we'll see it when you are one of the chosen people then there. You will see this is a totally new, different level of this. We have taken all the experience was for there and have packed it into this. What is parallel to this running then there is, of course, we are working on the own blockchain. I think in the first results of this will be in September too. So now everything is coming really quick then there. And I can make it a little bit bigger for you and for me. So the blockchain is totally independent then there. That is one of the things which we are really like to getting independent from everything then there. Meaning, like here, you needing when you have a blockchain, of course, a blockchain explorer. We have created from the scratch a really new one with the main focus on really simple, really easy, and that what you're seeing there is for you to understand, because the most explorers are all for professionals. We are breaking everything down that I understand it, and everybody who has no experience with this understand it then there too. Because when you have here now the CEO of Coinbase, he was saying, oh, we want to build now the easiest exchange on the world. This is what we're talking all about on the time then there, what we are doing. So many things which we are doing in our small world, others want to catch up then there and do it. That's fine, that is good. We personally have no fear about competition or something. It's for us existing no competition because we are creative. We are going on in the market is so big. It's really unbelievable. The blockchain which we are creating and who is now coming has many things. You can be something like, it's not the right English word for it, but you can be the owner of the blockchain too. Owner meaning then there you can have own nodes there, and with these nodes you can be getting from the so-called fees which are going over the transaction, making you a passive income over it. And it's really interesting then that, so that the community, these people who want, can be a part of it. But to be part of it, of course, you're needing GLAMs. Then there, without GLAMs, you cannot be therein. So this will be then a really good use case for them there too. The blockchain is running on, let's say, for example, Bitcoin, it's called the protocols and everything, is running on the proof of work then there. This has a little bit the problematic then there, that you need these big mining centers, you have the energy. So people are really discussing about if this is really the good way or not good way. And this is why the Bitcoin has massive problems, a little bit uncontrolled. What we are choosing at the beginning is a protocol called that we are a proof of authority. So meaning that we can choose who in the beginning joining it. It has to do with the 51 rule, meaning that nobody can take over the network of the blockchain then there until it has not a good big size then there. Later, we wanted to make a fork on proof of stake then there. So the other concept, but we have chosen this way to bring in maximum secure for the system then there. So this meaning is getting really something different. And the problem of where we are now with the GLAM is that we are on the Ethereum blockchain. The Ethereum blockchain is fine. To be an ERC20 token is be fine too, But when it begins to stress with the high gas fees, then there, many of the concepts which we was having in mind when paying by go, buying your coffee, then there today it can be buying a coffee for, let's say, $2 and you're paying $1 for fees in Ethereum, then it can be a problem. Then some systems are not working. So we're saying we're moving then from ERC20 over to the own blockchain. So this will be then not an ERC20 token, it will be a GRC20 code. And it's the first big customer who's going over. That meaning that we are just changing the platform, going to another one where the gas fees are in a really good condition than there. And we are then from, let's say, in Ethereum, we are a guest. There we are then a host. So we have a totally different status and standing than there. And this is a totally, really cool project. Everybody's saying, yeah, we can do it. At the beginning, everyone say, yeah, I can make a token like this too. Yeah, of course you can make an ERC20 token like this than there. But that is that's something. What is the infrastructure behind it? What is the people? What is the idea? Who putting the energy then in there? So this is the same. You can making out of bread a pizza, a bread, or you're making something really exquisite of it. So it meaning what is there, what you're doing out of it then there. And that is what we're saying. A blockchain, the explorers, the messenger systems, everything all around. This is really some leagues higher than the most people want to go because it's too much work. And we're needing this base for the so-called DeFi protocols then there, and for many other stuff, what is around then there, for how long we don't know, NFTs and stuff like this then there. But we are just the people giving the platform or giving you then tools where you can making over smart contract your own little businesses and income sources then on it then too. So this will be getting very interesting on this. We are building separately. This is really near and close there too. So this has nothing to do with the future or next year or whatever. No, it's really near. That is the fine stuff on it. But we will share, of course, with you much more over this in the next times than that. And we have now, let's look, upgraded the GlamX to a full lock. That is why the most people are here than there to see it. I switch now to another window. One moment, let me check how I do this. I go off here. Stop it. Collect. So. So just I go over to the other side. Oh, I think I have closed it. Oops. One moment. Oh no, there it is. I found it. So I'll share the screen again. Okay, you can see now the screen.
Yes, good.
Yes, it's good. So what you're seeing first, the website, the appearance has a little bit changed, and there we have bringing all the people from the world and there. So that meaning that you're seeing everybody is there welcomed, and there. This is a little bit of the philosophy of what we are doing there. To be honest, it don't interest us which so-called race or color you have. It don't interest us then there. What is your religion? It don't interest us from where you are coming. It don't interest us what you are doing. It's always the human. It don't interest us if you're vaccinated or not vaccinated. We have nothing to do with this stuff then there. We're doing something really internationally. On the one side, on our network, this is really good. We are really international. We have not the room for stuff like this, to be honest, and then because we are thinking global. On a global, we are all humans, and we have the responsibility for other humans, and of course we have the responsibility for other things. And that is why, in addition to the blockchain, then there, the blockchain will be oh, what is this in English? CO2 neutral?
Carbon free, no?
Is this carbon free? Oh, yeah.
Oh, no,
so it will be a green blockchain. So we'll not produce it mad stuff for the environment around it then there. So we are going this way then there. And this is then our benefit then to the system. So we will have, in German, it's called a CO2 blockchain. So it's emission free then there. And this is what we are then doing to, and much more other things there too. So when we're seeing now here, we are going now to the first things. When you are going in, you have now a dashboard then there. So the first overview over everything then there, where you can see it. We are now here inside of the demo version then there, that we can show you something then there. Seeing here what I told you from the 80 to the 25 internal, everything what you do, there are no fees then there. So when we're going from here, you can see everything is a little bit like the car. You're seeing everything is fine with me. I have not too high temperature. What is everything is fine. Then we're seeing here, of course, the market. We have added now some new pairs. Uniswap was coming to it. Sushi was coming to it. We have now USDC. Then there, many people are thinking that the USDC will kill Tether. Then there, because it's a different conception there. That is fine there too. You can favorize and say, okay, this is my favorite. You will be on the top. We have the easy and pro versions. We have to make it internally much more easy than before. Let's say when we're going on this. It's sometimes easy things. You will not find as much on exchanges that you can simply switch Dodge USDT and you're just writing in what you want, how much. In many exchanges, they are very professional. You must work beside with stuff like this to getting the final results then there. Here is everything fully automatically. We're taking now the rates there in the beginning from other providers than there to having the rate until we have the own big liquidity then there to form the markets too, that we have found out in the testing in the beta version how to do it then there, because it takes time how to fill it up then there. So, and on the other side, you can switch here easy to pro. Also this is like where I was always sitting for thinking, okay, oh, this is not working. This order will cost, okay. So this you can do here. When we go now to the markets, and we're choosing something like, GLAM USDX going on easy, then we coming here to the priority system. The priority path system you're seeing here, you want now to exchange USDT to GLAM or turn around, whatever, then you can here redeem your priority pass. So you have a code and a PIN, for example. This you are getting inside of your MyCryptoConvert office then there. There is on the second stage there, something where you, wait, I cannot show it to you. Una momento, por favor. Because we wanted to make it fair, that people who was early joining, getting from us a really warm welcome back. And so you have here something like priority passes. So I must now switch a little bit on going out here again. I just switch the windows. That you're seeing now here you have priority passes then there. And inside you're seeing here the range. It's always the 14 days then there and what was going on there. And if there was something by it, you were getting here priority pass and password. I can show it you, it's no problem because anyhow it's here 0 then there. But you're seeing from where this is coming there. So you find it here. This gives you a priority then in the trading on the GlamX then there. And this is the thank you for you that you can do it. Or if you have no USDGX, then you're getting then there, of course, with the same, the legitimation to do it then there. And so that you are having a really good chance then there to do it. So for example, now, when you're looking here in our demo account here, you're seeing much is going here on then there, especially on the markets. And on the express trade, you will find out from tonight, and then begin to getting the liquidity on it, that we have the easy system inside of it when you wanted to do something and compared to all of the others then there. When you're going here, confirm what you currently select, what you want to have for it, then there, it's so easy, so simple, you will not find it in there. We will making here a ref link in. With the ref link is then there that everything is then connected to you, of course, what is going on. And this leads, and this we can do here in this there too. The system is why so important, because we are going on to, let's see, one moment. Where? That is. Yeah, there it is. Just don't want to write it wrong. So yeah, it's correct. So here you're seeing there's a new called GLAM merchant. So we're creating new market, and we want a partnership program for all people who are working on and offline there, who have business, and help them performing their business on base of our big community, and that they're on the other side can be using the utility token, the GLAM from us then there, and of other side, they can be using the GlamX then there to transfer their stuff without costs then there, because that's the most problem of them. They're paying for everything big cost. So you can see it then there, it's now online then there. This is the first step to the marketplace. This is the first step to the so-called payment system and some other things who are like satellites around this system then here. And you can getting here on the waiting list on this side. And this is then really the part where you're seeing now it's going forward. This is connected, like you're seeing here on the GlamX side and there, but it is a own system, and there is coming some ref links at the end there too. So it's very interesting. This we build it up and then there, and it leads later into some system where you can then making some good passive income over some advertising systems there, because everybody of course wanted to be there with the first in there. So that is what was worked now all in the back in the last times. Then we're going to the crypto exchange back, and we're going now on home, and we're going now down here. It's maybe not so interesting for you then there, but everything what has to do with terms of use and privacy policies, everything is there in most now in the most languages that we're looking how there is. Forward. Yeah, it will be coming all in every language there. What has, let's say, you find here on it and there. We have the change log now updated and there, where you can see everything what was coming in and what coming then in the future then there. So for you, it's now what you can do if you have a GLAMs then there, you can begin over the codes to exchange them into USDGX. If you was not getting USDX in the test zone, no problem. You will be able to getting them there. And then you can begin to exchange them to Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever you want. But it takes a little bit of time because it has now started just. The liquidity, the people is now coming in. So it's there. And that is why we have chosen this system to not pump everything on one go then therein, so that we have something like a clear structured system for the first weeks then there to going on. And that is very important for you to understand, because the success of the community is when everybody has success, not when just some people have success, because we are targeting for the next years here then there. Like you see, we are very deep going in and there. This year is a serious business model and a long-term business model. So we're making everything really nice and good. for the long run. Then that's very important for you. Then that you have here then an academy later on where everything will be explained, and of course the FAQs will be more uploaded, and for this we'll be getting a new training and funnel system coming to this and that too. So you must go in and see it by yourself. Then that is very important. And then you're seeing here on the wallets, for example, can you choose? You're seeing the wallets here. You can look which are inactive. So no Uni, no Sushi, no like this. They will now program and refill it here in this here. And so there's much work to do then there. So from this part, then there from looking on it, when we are now, let's stop this, going to another thing then there. It's a little bit technical, of course, I understand, but we have a technical product, but at the end, this technique will work for you all the time and making you happy then there, that you can be really generate much stuff then there for you. So let's look a little bit then there on the phases where we are going on, what you can do and help us then there. Of course, you can promote. That is what we need with the exchange then there, because more people who are coming, more will it be then really good turning on, and this spreading then massive out then there. We can have really good things on the exchange, even with the costs now, with the registration, everything is really simple. And new people who are coming, you will see, they are really saying, oh, it's working like this, oh, it's working like this. You not need to be a special person to understand correctly what is going then there on. So we're building this for a long-term relation. The securities in this is on a really high level then there. So this is really something really, really, really with love and security then done, and that everybody can understand what is then there going on then there. So yesterday, when my friend Sasha was then there and going then forward, and we have yesterday really good discussions about how to do it, how to handle it. And Sasha is making before the first the way to the priority pass webinar. It was German, I'm thinking, or?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
How was the response there?
The response, I think everybody understood it, why we have the priority pass, because perhaps, you know, it is not a normal way how you are working on an exchange. But, you know, everybody understood the idea that, you know, it helps the whole community to get their fair share for what they invested in the beginning. And so everybody understood it. The only question is, like I also read here a little bit, you know, when do I get my voucher, when I do get my priority pass to put in, you know, and you know, and on what factors does it depend that, you know, the trading begins? Because at the moment, you know, we are just 24 hours online, but you know,
not 24 hours,
not even. Clearly, you know, but you know, then, you know, as okay, and how the trading, you know, how will it go really live? That I really have the chance to change it. That somebody is asking for my USDGX that I got by a priority pass. So and
people going quick, you will see it.
And yeah, and when it will be, and so this is the only question. Partner, because I think also that if you have the feeling, oh, it works, you will go out and speak to everybody about it. And this emotional and this success feeling everybody wants, because we, you know, also yesterday groups, the partners are very happy that now we are online, and now it just can get better and bigger, and we will have success. But it's also a little bit, you know, some questions. That's
of course. Let's say, for example, what is why this I think taking two of the main questions then in one what people have, and what, of course, before we with the strategy team we are discussing about this stuff then there too, because the good thing is we have not just totally stupid people around us, sondern people who are really clever than there. And the first question is then there, and for you, very important, the time of the basic tokens is over. This is the old life. This is gone. We have making now the last promotion. I know for people who are a little bit longer saying, oh, this we have here, there, the last promotion. But this is really, that is the end of this area and the start of a new area. For this, we have making the so-called, you have seen it in your back office, of course, it's not a secret, and the Lucky 7 promotion in there, where you can get in 3, 5, or 7 times basic tokens then there. And when you are seeing this pack, there are contribution tokens in, this will be going. It will be going, the basic tokens will be off, the contribution token will be off, then there, this is the part which is done. When you're going into your back office, when you're seeing under my contribution on the right side, this number, whatever it is, what you would have in some months, this will be fixed now for you soon, not today. We have this promotion here running, and then there is no basic token. Where's the thing where you can basic token then getting? Only on the exchange. So that's then the way, then there, if you want to be part of it, if you want to have it, you must buy them on the exchange, then there, you cannot get it. The whole system is switching to staking then there, meaning then there, that you can have some little packs then there, but it has nothing to do with the million tokens and something like before, and you will get in then in 3, 6, or 12 months then there, earliest then there. But everything what you want to have is everything what is then there done. So it's a really new area then there. This will be, of course, then getting the demand higher. And because at the beginning, we shorten everything then there, meaning that we are seeing how is the response. Is there not just the goal, what to sell USD GX then there? This is just the transmission of it then there, so that we are soon can be everything then there. So everybody likes to have a date then there. But I say it has the date always to do with everything, what everybody is doing, how's the market situation. But we have normally always luck then there. Corona was good for us. Facebook Libra was for us good, the crypto winter was good for us then there. So everything at the moment is always good for us then there. So meaning that it can be a matter of weeks then there, that possible we open up everything, and everything will be then going out, depending on the success which we have then there. But you will see the difference tonight, then the first things happen, the people begin to transfer it. If you have not, how to say in English, immigrate your GLAMs over, then there, nothing runs away. So there's nothing what getting lost or killed or erased or whatever, nothing like this. Even now, when we are going for the My Crypto Consult site, for these people who are really they're active, then there, the marketing plan which we have do there for 2 years, then there is totally different than other marketing places. So even when new products and everything will be added, the plan is very, very strong, so that we must not wash away the volume. So everything what you have saved therein, then there can be transported into the new community. It will not be killed, it will nothing be changed. And then the only thing what will be added is this leader program there, which is very interesting, and then for the international expanses will be making a difference then there. But the rest is then there. So if nothing getting lost forward then there. No? The only thing is then there, you must have your 12 seed words, then there, this helps. And of course, the new app has 24 seed words, then there even higher security on it than there. This is the only thing what is the opportunity by self-controlled things like decentralized, and that you are responsible for your stuff then there. And but of course, whatever happens, write to the support, they will always look and try to help you then there. To going forward, we have a different support. GlamJet support is different from GlamX support. It's totally different people than there. But of course, when they're seeing that there's interconnection, they will help. So no fear of losing something then there. We are one community, and that is why we're all doing this then there, that everybody has a chance to get it in there. Like other companies and projects doing this, selling their stuff before everybody, take the money, run away, then there. This is not our style then there. We are a community, we're doing it together, then we have no stress. We have a long-term vision, and we are going this way of generation business more. Generation business means that you're building something where you and possible the next generation can have something. That is more interesting than that. And we are not saying that we want to take over the world, or that the bank system must die and everything is shit outside. And what we are telling is that we are different. We're finding our own way how to do it. That is why we have making a big cryptocurrency that we can go around the world, touch everybody then there. So that is why we are seeing that we are going there in a really nice way to supporting all the people and looking that we're all getting them there. So we are the only one who are then, let's say, for example, paying since 3 years everything to everything. So meaning there's nobody in the, my crypto consultant was never getting the money. So because everything is payable, it's the style of it. Then there. So show me somebody else. Then there is not much there. Show me something then there from a really, how it's called, serious side who's saying that what we are doing is not really good. I don't talking about some brain damaged people. Then they're telling something about this. Then they prove something and show it there. So this is very good. We are staying together as community, and believe me, to making a scam is be much more easier than what we are doing, because we're building a business then there. And this is why we have discussed yesterday. Then they say this is really hard work and much opportunity, and we have much responsibility then there. But one thing is good on us then there. I don't know how this sounds in English then there, but it is a little bit, we have the attitude like an old German tank, always go, 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 whatever happened, go, go, go. It don't interest what others do, say, we are doing. If we have here on people before 3 years what we should do and not do, we would never even start. And we have really funny people since 3 years who explaining us that everything what we are not doing, they are still sitting for their PC since 3 years and have nothing done in their life. And we have built together all here a little empire. So that's the difference between people who are talking and the people who are doing. And the same will be when we're seeing in the 4th and the 5th and possible in 10 years then there. So that we'll be getting a totally transformation of what we are doing. That is the plan on it. And this is not fun. This is not a joke. So we're doing serious then there. And we are going with the people who want. Then they look like today. Others, when you have money from hedge funds, for example, what these people doing, they don't respect the money. They're making big parties, then they're inviting 300 people on a yacht, and they're kicking out the money from everybody. Then they're, and at the end, they're saying, okay, we must making now a new round to collecting money again in there. And this is not our style. We are there, this more German, so keeping everything together, building, doing, making it serious and that. And if something is not working, and this is always, to be honest, nobody is perfect in that, then we try to look, okay, that we are making it then they're correct. And it's happened. Mistakes can happen. Mistakes always happen. And everybody's saying, oh, that's from the company. Then when the support found out it was not a mistake from the company, it was a human error from the guy who's sitting before the computer, and they were always blaming it. Then this is very interesting there too. We have, to be honest, the difference, we have a really good community outside there. So I would say 99% we have really good people. And like everywhere in every world, we have some people behind it who are a little bit crazy, let's talk it like this. But even them are good, because with these people we can live and handle them. Why not? You need people like this to wake up every day. Then there. So when you have something what you like, then saying what you want to have possible, what we can do better, in your opinion, then there, send it. There's never somebody saying, oh, what you're doing, it's criticizing. No, it's okay, send it. And because you want to getting better. And for this, we need a response. And that is why we are not working with bot systems or just computer and robots. We're talking with humans. And we are living from the ideas from the community then there, and looking how we can making this thing together much more better, because it's not, how it's in English, it's not a dictatorship then here, a tyrant systems, or it's something we are working together and doing it then there. And this is the result of everything what's coming here then out then there. For this, we of course need you, your help, your support of everything then there. And for this, I want to say thank you for the trust then there. And this is just really the beginning then there. And you will look at Amazon, for example. This guy was starting the typical garage then there. And when you see the pictures, how he was sitting for his computer there, typing around, how he was looking and how he weighs today. It's unbelievable. Then they're looking at Bill Gates. They was starting in the garage. Then everything in America starting in the garage. Then there's a good thing here. We was starting at the beach. Was a little bit different and a little bit more nice than there. And it's other concept and they're more lifestyle. What should I say? It's the same hard work. Everybody's saying work not hard, work smart. Yeah, that's correct. This you can do after when you have worked hard. Then this is the really true. Nothing is coming just from heaven to you and oh, it will be working. No, at the beginning it's always hard work. Later you can lay a little bit more down, but even then you must look at everything. Then it depends on what you want to reach in your life. And we want to give a platform where everybody can reach that what you want. Some people are happy with having $100 per month extra, and it's okay. Some want 1,000, some want to make millions. It's okay. Everything's okay. It's you what you want to do. We have active where you can do it. We have a passive then there, and you can make it then there over the cryptos and just keeping them, let it grow. Then there can making active somewhere out of, let's say, my crypto consult. Then there for working, making extra money. So that is what is really nice on it. And there you can choose everything. And we will never say, you must do this, you must do this, blah, blah, blah. When you not do this, we kick you. Nobody was kicked in all the time then there. This is nearly unbelievable then there. When you're looking at the side of the distribution, in other networks, even the leaders are not so long then there. So we have not lost one leader. Then there, like you're seeing, everything from the beginning is still then there, working with us together, who was in the network. And there, this has something to do with respect and loyalty. These people are by free will are there. They are there because they wanted to be there, not because they're like this. You cannot go. That is a really big difference. We have many people who like to be with us and seeing it. And this is what we are personally proud on it. And then we have a different, how to say it in English, company culture than there. No? So it's more relaxed, not so stressful. We are strictly working on everything like you're doing. And we're seeing that we're getting everything more and more professional and going on the way that at the end possible we're landing on the Nasdaq then there together with parts of our concept. And of course, we will be with this then there, some of you possible then there, and then it's going to the next league then there. So there's much to do, but it has all to do with work and with getting not distracted. That is the how to say, the key thing of everything. Then every distraction is bad then there. And so we are not distracted, we're doing our things then there and going forward. And that is why we're saying, what's coming now in our phase T, so from the moon to the Mars, and there's at the moment very actual. We will not building rockets, but you can pay later the gasoline, the petrol for it, and there with GLAM when you want to go to the moon, and there, and when you want to check in there into the moon hotel, when you want to have everything in there, you can do it. That is why we have the G inside of it. It's for galactic, then there it can be everywhere there around, and there. That is good. So when I see sometimes popping stuff up, you can read from this in the newspaper. They're making the press release, but to be honest, we don't believe in these things. What is a press release today? You will not find it in the print paper there anymore. You must not making the ads. We are believing more in social activities than there, and that is why we have chosen and committed to people's business than there, and working with people you directly. There's no community outside there who are working really like this in this case and there, and really with the people in there. And this is where we are going forward. And yeah, David, liquidity in GlamX, we're waiting that you are paying the money there and there. Then we have liquidity, my friend. I'm joking. Will be coming tonight. Be surprised. Be surprised. So we have do much of our homework then there for you. So in this case, then there we seeing we are on the right track, on the right way. To explain you everything what is going on is really let's say much to do. And you will get it per news, per updates, per questions, especially then there with Sasha when you have then there questions then there where you can go on it. That is why we're making the new leader system there. And let's say, okay, let's go forward. Let's choose with the people together to going to the top. And then, so that is why we are then there really open. We have, let me check my lists here. read my list.
So here some, what I perhaps wanted to say. Okay, there are some interesting questions here, and
Of course, no problem.
important to understand is really the priority pass system in the beginning. I don't think that we will still work with the priority pass system in 6 months.
No. This is just for the beginning.
Just for the beginning, and this is very important. And you don't have to use them, because you can just lay down your GLAMs on your wallet and wait what will happen.
Or you're making OTC, you can make it by yourself. It's not that they're blocked. You can make with them what you want now.
And the second thing is what we also find out from the German community. Okay, there are still a little bit something to do on the exchange, that so that the exchange will really work smart and really for everybody, that everybody understands how it works. So, but we will just get better if you give us also your feedback. I personally, I gave a lot of feedbacks today, and I know also from others they did it also, and then everything will get better. In 2 weeks there will be progress. In 4 weeks there will be progress, and so this is really the important thing to understand. That also for the marketing of the GlamX, it's now also a little bit our job to do, not just alone, but you all have contacts worldwide in your country, in your neighborhood, your friends, your social networks, and so on, and you can inform them on GlamX. And we always said from our team, we said always, the success of GlamJet, of the whole ecosystem, depends on the community. It depends on the community. Also, when now the companies want to register, and want to be part of this marketplace, we are going to the companies and asking them to be part of this marketplace. It's up to us to do it. And I know from a lot of partners who want to do it. But if you want to be successful with GlamJet, it also depends on yourself. The whole technical stuff, the infrastructure, this is the job from William Moran and his team. This is for sure. But we can do all the social activities, the networking. That's our job. That's and those who will do the most will be the most successful, I'm sure. And and this is what we are committed to. And what I find is really great, especially for all the partners internationally, this leader program. Just imagine that you have some really skilled and experienced leaders in networking in your country. And they come to us because we give them something for it, that they are coming to us, and they are doing a hell good job. What will happen in your country? You will also be one of those who will make a big success with GlamJet in your country. So really, if you have the possibility to go to these people internationally in your country, speak to them, say, hey, there is a great company called GlamJet. It's a serious business, and there is a big chance for you and your team to be part of this big project. And then if you find they are really interested, bring them to us. We will speak to them, and then they will be part of GlamJet in the future. And and then we will be internationally, we will grow like hell, I'm sure. And but also if you guys go out and speak every day to people now about GlamJet, and you will see the next days more changes coming in the exchange. You will then perhaps have, in some days, perhaps some of you will have your first cryptos, will have your first money. Your audio is.
We have here not just a birthday, we have your birth weeks. Then there's we have so much, you cannot put it on one day. We have yesterday seen by the Germans, and the other one, there was totally overloaded. With the saying, okay, we cannot present everything. Then it's too much. Then so there's really much stuff coming. Then there for you. You can be really excited. Then.
And Hong is asking about marketing material. In fact, yeah, you're right. All these informations, that you have something for the prospects, for people who are interested, for perhaps investors who are saying, oh, I will give you 100,000 and you give me your GLAMs, yeah, you can do it from person to person. There's no problem about it. You can do it. And and also if we want to win over companies for our marketplace, for sure they will get some information from us. And this is our job, and we will do it in the next days and weeks. You will get all this information and all this material that you can use. And if you want something, if you have questions, ask us. Every day we have the groups. You can really and also ask, I want this and this and this, I need this and this and this. And then we see, okay, perhaps we already have it, or we can say to you when you perhaps can get it. So but now it's the time not just to wait, it's not the time to act for everybody. And
there's now a new act coming.
Yeah, and there was one question which I also found good, that we have now the birthday packages. Great, the best packages ever. But we also have the token on the exchange, the GLAMs. So perhaps you could imagine, okay, why somebody should buy GLAMs on the exchange when he can also buy the packages with also more contribution and so on than on the exchange. So how long will this?
You cannot buy GLAMs on the exchange. It's not possible.
Yeah, you can buy USDGX, but indirectly you can buy GLAMs.
Indirectly, no. There is no way back from USD to the GlamX at the moment, to the GLAM. Okay.
You cannot do it at the moment, but it will be in the future time. It will be.
And in the future time, there will be no packs left. This is what I told before, I think a half hour, that there, with the new packs which are coming, there will be no longer basic token, no contribution token. So this is gone then there. So the only way to getting it is going on the exchange and buy it then there. So this is coming. But we have birthday now. That meaning we must give you something. We cannot take you everything away, of course. Then they can say, this is not gone, this is not gone, this is not gone, this is not. So we give you the last chance then there with this promotion to going in and getting in and make it bigger, because this will never happen in the future. And believe me, when you're telling in some years, oh, at the beginning we can't having millions of this, people will not believe you and saying it's not possible. Why they should do it? Why they should so crazy and give you so much of it then there? So that meaning this is now in this phase until this promotion is over, then it's done. Then they're definitely done. You will not be able to getting it then there. And this is something what is really important. That we have much people out there who wanted to be they're getting part. And believe me, when you're seeing the stuff that there, what is going on, then you want to have it. So this is the difference. This is now then they're for giving you the chance now to go there and then there. So that is why you're getting not the GLAMs at the moment. You cannot buy it, and then you can just on the other way going with the USD geeks out then there. And this is a really massive limited stuff.
Okay, this is very important to understand that in the future time it will be no longer will not have the chance anymore. Now it's up to you to buy the packages, also to get more GLAMs for the future, to be better prepared for everything. Okay, and the other point, there are a lot of questions here. I think you should all join our Telegram Q&A group, because there are really basic questions.
But this meaning before joining Telegram groups and everything, looking that you are going into the right groups, because we have at the moment, and there are scammers outside that there. Yeah. They're going to you, contacting you, saying, yeah, we are from GlamJet support. Can you please give us your credit card details? So what? Yeah. Nobody will do it. So really look where you're going in, because we are going into the next level. We are not something small than there. So people are getting too specialized to scam the people than there. So never give somebody your password. What is the account then there? What is inside? Never. We will talk about, only you will talk about when you send a ticket then there to GlamJet then there, and this will be answered over the ticket system then there. But nobody will ask you over WhatsApp or somewhere about your details or something. The crazy stuff is going out there. So be always careful. And even there are some groups out there who are saying this is GlamJet group, but it's not a GlamJet group. It's like you're getting into, was heißt Gummizelle auf Englisch? you're getting there where the people are founded like this and will just
more people who are psychotic idiots.
Yeah, they are using it to getting your details, and then they're coming around and want to make crazy stuff then there and really stealing it about it. So the internet is good, groups are good, but when they can seeing then the groups your telephone number and everything, then they're seeing what is your name. That is why they're writing with your name, or they're asking about your email address because they want to send you some special information, and then 2 or 3 weeks later you will see you will have problems.
Just block them, tell it to WhatsApp, tell it to Telegram, and there are since years in the English-speaking group a lot of scammers. There are more and more, but we are when we see them, we're throwing out them every day. We find somebody, you inform us. That is absolutely great. And also there was something about the marketing. We know that, for example, the web page GlamJet.io by CryptoConsult.io is not totally 100% updated, but it will be.
It's called outdated to be.
It is outdated, but it will be updated in the future because
this is now the focus was really on this year, on the new, that this is they're going on and forward. And now on the other side, then we have now getting new people, and everything was focused to get it ready on the 18th. And I want to know to say, surprisingly, it has worked. Everything then there, it was really hard to getting them there. Even the multi-languages things taking so much time, it's unbelievable. Then and even you're getting then translations back, and you're not sure what they're really writing there. Is this okay or not okay? And then somebody who don't understand Talabat, Talalog, and stuff like this, and you must form it in somewhere in the, it's really catastrophic. So, and with this, we are going now to update, of course, everything else, including there are coming the new sites for the blockchain, for the explorers, for Glamster and everything. Then there, but Glamster will be easy. You can download on the same place in the app stores like before. So that is the good thing on it. But you will always keep updated now.
Exactly, and there was also something about the business presentation. It also depends a little bit how good GlamJet. If you really have to watch, for example, the business presentations, I'm doing regularly business presentations in English and German, and if you are coming from a country, for example, we are really looking for persons who can do business presentations in their languages, and we will find out how to do it in the best way. But we can do it. We can also do regular business presentations for every country if we have the speakers. Actually, we have it for German and English. The Italian are doing also regularly business presentations, and so there is no problem about it. We have also the sheets for it. We can put in all the informations. And in the English business presentation, everything in the last presentation was explained how it works. And about a roadmap, GlamJet, has an idea where we want to be, but we cannot say, okay, on the 15th of September, exactly on this day, you will see this and this and this. It is clear that the most of the stuff will start this year. No, really, the most of the stuff, even the marketplace, the marketplace, the blockchain, the Glamster app, all this stuff did now start with the GlamX.io, and all the rest will start this year. But it's sure that new stuff will come also next year, that there will also new ideas coming up, new
markets.
Yeah,
new market things which are now in progress, which we don't know what is the next trend, and we want to take everything in there. That's why we are going with the flow, looking what is on the market then there. And that is really interesting then there for everybody then there to seeing, okay, you never know what is in 2 years then there. So the markets in there, but whatever it is, we will take it there. That's a good thing on it.
Exactly. So, now the first thing is if you just wait the next hours and days, what will happen with the GlamX? Not wait,
doing things.
Yeah, yes, and then do it, and then try it, how it works. Can you a little bit for perhaps the last question, about the priority pass, because now we just started and some partners got their priority pass because they started in 3 years ago. How exactly 3 years, and how fast it will go on, you know, if you started, for example, in 2019 or 2020, you know, yesterday in the German call you said 3 to 3 months. Everybody perhaps has the chance to put in his priority pass.
Depending on the priority pass is needed later than that. This is just at the beginning to secure everything, the market, and securing people from themselves, that they're making not crazy things. Because you're knowing you have people with billions of tokens then there. So one guy can screw everything. Let's say it like this then. And we have, of course, responsible persons with us, but better is to have a system on it, because you have just one time the chance to making a regulated, really good start with your people then there. And so we're starting slowly, looking what's happening then there, and then we're speeding it up. So what we want now to see is then there, let's say from tonight then there, and tomorrow, what is the really start of it then there, how it's going. When the first people seeing, oh, priority has passed work, the exchange is working, they have exchanged it into Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, or whatever then there, then the message will go out, and then will people saying, oh yeah, it's really working. Oh yeah, I have get it. Who believe it after 3 years then there? And then, of course, this giving much more momentum in there. So then it's the proof of system, let's call it like this, is then done. And this is what following now the next days then. So, and we are really absolutely sure this will be getting there, because how quicker it works, better for us all than there.
Okay. So I think, you know, perhaps you still have some questions. We have groups, we have all the possibilities. We will do some more webinars because a lot of things will happen in the next days and weeks. So it is very good. And that also for next webinars, please invite your partners that they also can join this webinar. And for us, it's also no problem, you know, to do regional webinars, you know, also to do for another time. No problem at all. And we will now go more into details for different countries. We want to know how to build up in Greece. We want to know how to build up in Indonesia. We want to know how to build up in different African countries. You know, we want to work closer together with you and to speak with you about concrete strategies, what to do. And if you want to be part of this activation team, just write back, go on the links, you know, we have this Power Team International, you can join. And then you can really be part of this great future with GlamJet.
I've seen a question from Toto Machin. I heard about a thing that USDGX will be changed to a coupon and not other crypto. Is that true? No, not true, Toto. So we have so many people who are out talking things there who are not crazy. We must think we have competition and people who wanted to take our people, because they're good people, into their ideas then. So they're telling so much massive shit all day just to distract people and bringing them into other. Everything what is not logic and sounds not fair, at the end is not what coming then from us then there, because we're looking to make it fair and good for everybody then there. And if we want to make it into a coupon or something like this, we would tell it before what is happening and not later, of course. So this is not true. You can put this under urban rumors, or what is it in English? Fake news.
Fake news, okay. Okay, so thanks a lot for joining everybody here in the community, and thanks a lot, Willy.
Thank you everybody, and thank that you are with us then there. We're really proud to have you on board then there, and this year will be the biggest boat of everything then there.
Yeah, you know, okay, so
the plan stays like it is, Mr. B. The plan is good then there. He is undestructible.
Undestructible. It's a very good plan, and the commission was sent it out this evening, I saw.
Yeah. The back was because yesterday so much updates on a running system with everything in that we're saying, okay, the commission is the golden goose of everything. Make it later, but we have promised at the 18th, and what is then exactly the day where the pay run is running, that we're saying, okay, we make it then a little bit later than that there nothing happens then there, because we telling them, oh, everything is fine, never, and then Great.
Okay.
Thank you very much there, and thank you for joining. And of course, we're making new things then there. And if you have always questions, you can go always to support then there on the websites in GlamJet and on the GlamX then there to support. Then there's no problem if you're feeling lost or alone, or go to Sasha or the other leaders which we have.
Great. Thanks a lot, Willi.
Thank you very much for the time. Bye.
Bye. Thanks a lot. See you.